What's going on, guys? Your boy Jamison here, and welcome back to the FIFA 22 Egg FC career mode. Last episode I left you guys with the question, do we sign Zlatan Ibrahimovic's regen? And the answer was a bit of a mixed response. So I think for now, this episode, we are going to see how things pan out with the transfer fee and go from there. And to make things even easier for us this episode, it is a very straightforward response. They've only just recently acquired his services, so unfortunately he will not be moving this transfer window, but we'll keep him in the shortlist and see how he progresses. And the final scout report is in. We did start scouting him just before the last window closed. He is a 19.5 million valued player at 77 overall, so a little above what Esposito is out currently, which would have been a good signing for us in the end, but those stats just about are pretty well rounded for a striker. And so we look ahead to the schedule for this episode, just the 5 games in the league to cover here for you guys today. Take a look at the team as well, though. Esposito, of course, has been the main man since signing for us last window. Unfortunately, though, Linton Maynard is out due to international duty, as is Burnson in defense, so some cover is needed there. So we kick off the first game of the episode against Doncaster Rovers here. Bishop comes in, as does Sergio at centre half. Esposito is the main man, and Clark is still our only 80 rated player. It's a cold and rainy evening here in Doncaster. The fellas will not like the weather, but they've been liking their attitude on the pitch recently. It's been a lot better than last season was, and hopefully another 3 points coming up here. 1-2 worked well, and now Musa found the width and had Clark in. What everyone uses him is Jackson Clark. It is 1-0. A brilliant build-up. The first real highlight of the game, and it comes right before halftime. Plenty of space around there for Doncaster if they do want to find the ball. They do! And Barnett with a brilliant save. It is near post. So the halftime whistle does go here. A very lackluster first half in terms of highlights, but it is Egg FC who do have the lead in this one. It is 1-0 at the break. And now they come forward a bit, really, Egg FC. It's a 3-on-2 situation. Esposito, lovely ball in. Jackson Clark, or Jasper Bell, so it is. Bentley takes it back again. And then the shot came in and rattled the crossbar. And the ball's still over there and now finally cleared. Egg FC win it back, and they can come forward. And Jackson Clark's the man. And Esposito's one more over. It's Esposito. It's never in doubt. It is 2-0 Egg FC. And that seals the 3 points for the Eggs away from home. So the full-time whistle does go here. Egg FC wrap the 3 points up very neatly with a fine performance away from home. And hopefully it's a sign of things to come in the next few games. So another fine performance there from the boys. And it does, without a victory, actually take us into the top 6 in the table now. It is a very close season so far. It's still very early to tell, of course, who will finish in those top 6 spots, but it's something to hold on to for the Eggs. And just really quickly as well, take a look at that manager rating, by the way. We're back up to the 80s, believe it or not. We were down as low as 44 last season, well into the red zone it was indeed, but thankfully we are back on track now with the objectives and also with the results on the pitch too. And just a little bit of behind the scenes stuff here as well, guys. We have set up several scouts to look for central midfielders who are first team quality, who hopefully we can sign in January. But we are back at home here against Sheffield United, back to the cracked cauldron. Linton Maynard is also back, as is Burnson. They're both back from the international duties, and Esposito continues his great form. So the boys are all ready to go here at the cracked cauldron. It is raining once again. We are getting towards that time of the year over in England where it does rain pretty consistently. The boys, though, won't be worried about that, though. They've had some great results on the pitch in recent times and looking to continue that here in front of the home fans. So they are straight on the attack here with Musa now. He's bursting forward. He's got Jackson Clark in board if he wants to use him. He does use him, and Clark off one step! And what an absolute stunner that is! That is goal of the season so far, easily. Jackson Clark, you genius. Maynard, great ball in board. Clark for number 2. It is! You better believe it! Jackson Clark has a brace inside 12 minutes here at the cracked cauldron, and the Eggs are flying here. Here's Clark again. There could be a third coming up, could there? Jackson Clark, he's around one defender. He was nearly brought down by the man, but thankfully he didn't catch him for the penalty. Here's Burnson and Maynard, and Clark off the post. I really thought I started celebrating it very early there. It's going to fall back to Jackson Clark. Unfortunately, the ball cleared, but not quite clear just yet. It's Wilson laying it down. Esposito, can he find an angle? He can't really. He finds one now, and a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Esposito, Clark had to cut back because Maynard was offside, unfortunately. It fell back to Barnett. And then the shot came in, a very slow one, and off the goalkeeper and actually nearly in the back of the net. So the ball feeds in. Jackson Clark, they're headed down. It's 3. Barnett's the man once again. This really is game over now. It could be anything, the scoreline. Clark playing the ball over to Esposito, and what a ball that is, and what a run that is, and what a finish that is. That is again one of the build-ups of the season. Not quite the goal of the season. We've already given it to Jackson Clark already early in this game, but Esposito has yet another goal for Egg FC. Ball played forward here. McBurney, it is in the back of the net. It's 4-1, and is that a way back into the game for Sheffield United? Maynard, Clark moved on well. Musa, what a ball it is. Esposito, unfortunately, couldn't get under his spell enough in time for the 5th goal of Egg FC's half. But what a first half it was from the boys. One of the performances of the career mode so far, it goes far to say. And a handful of defenders is exactly what I would describe that first half as. Moose's a run here. Esposito spots him. Of course he does. It's Moose for its 5. And now they are absolutely... Well, they're cracked, really. It's crazy the level of performance they're putting in here, the boys. Ball played forward here for Sheffield. It's Baldock. He's in behind. No foul was given. Wilson took it away, and then Maynard, and through the middle they went to Clark again, but Esposito makes a run once more over the top. He has it. He's in behind. Bit of a shirt pull. Won't bother him. They're in here, Sheffield. The shot came in. Of course it is the top left-hand corner. It's a brilliant finish from Brewster, and it is 5-2. Musa kept on running. Brilliant run from him. Man through the middle. Jasper Bell! It is 6-2. The most amount of goals we've scored in quite some time, if ever, in this Egg FC career mode. And Jasper Bell may have had the final say. So the full-time whistle does go here, right as Egg FC were on the attack once again for 7. Unfortunately, isn't to be. 6-2 is the final scoreline. An outstanding performance from the boys. The games keep rolling here, and Coventry City are our next opponents in this episode. Away from home once again, but we've shown in this episode already that home or away, we are very deadly in front of goal. As deadly as it gets in the lineup for Egg FC, Jackson Clark had 2 goals in his last game. Could have had a hat-trick as well, mind you, but the boys will know that it's not about one player, it's about how the whole team does perform. Here's Wilson now looking for Esposito, and the run over the top is so deadly, and Esposito! Here's Wilson now, looking for Moose's run, finds it eventually. Musa, brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Ball played in here, real chance for Coventry, and they are in. It is a chip of the goalkeeper, and it is 1-0 to the home team. The Eggs really not surprised to have conceded, given how they are susceptible to conceding goals, but to concede first really shouldn't be happening. Here's Maynard, and now Esposito, and he can run out of the defense. It's Esposito! Ball played forward, Esposito, lovely build-up, lovely run. This time, surely it is his 3rd try of asking, and Esposito finally has his goal. We're back level again. So the halftime whistle does go here, and Egg FC have the parity restored. It is 1-1 at the halftime break. Esposito, his 3rd try of asking, finally has his goal for the game. The ball bouncing around there like a pinball, and now it is a chance for a shot. Good defending for now. Blocked in, back heel came back, and then the shot came in, and it is 2-1. It's pierced the back of the net, and Coventry City have the lead once again. And now the counter is on here. It's Jasper Bell. He's got Maynard as the run on the outside if he wants to use him. He may not need to use him. Bell goes alone and has a absolutely wonderful hit. The dip on that was insane. Crazy stuff there from Bell, and it's 2-2. Played forward, Bentley. Shocking challenge. That should be a 2nd yellow card, and it is. And now with about 5 minutes remaining, Coventry are in real trouble and have to defend at least a point. It's a horrible challenge, though. Should maybe be a straight red card if that, but he was already booked on a yellow from early in the first half, and that is his marching orders gone. So they do survive. They do get a point. Coventry, Egg FC will think they've dropped 2 points in this away journey. But it's still a decent performance from the boys. An incredible, stunning goal from Jasper Bell. Did get a point back from the Eggs after being down 2-1, but it has finished here. So now a huge clash against Fulham. They are top of the table after 9 games after Southampton did drop points a few weeks ago. It's a very tough game for us going to Craven Cottage here, but I know the boys can do it. Craven Cottage is the venue for this game. AFC coming off the draw against Coventry City last time out after 2 fantastic wins to start this month off. It hasn't been easy for us last game, but I know this game against a very, very tough opponent, we can indeed turn it around. Clark couldn't keep it, but it wasn't a foul called, and Esposito can run here if he can get past the defender, which he can. A bit of shirt pulling, maybe a penalty should have been called. Moose has got the ball now, and fierce in Mayer with a header and a great save. They can counter here though, AFC, and look at Moose to turn the Jets on. He's got so many options in the middle. One must be picked, and it is, and guess who it is? That man, Sebastiano Esposito. I don't even know how many goals he scored this season, I've lost track, but he has put the boys ahead once again. Knockhart's in here. Keeper's got to be quickly. He wasn't quick enough, and Knockhart has the equaliser for Fulham. It is 1-1. Picked off well this time. Well read. And now Esposito can feed Maynard. And you already see Moose with the back stick, because I definitely do. There he is. What a finish. What a build-up. What a goal. Maynard and Moose are combining once again. It is 2-1. So the halftime whistle does go, and it's a 2-1 lead to Egg FC away from home against top of the table Fulham as well. No be it. It's a very good performance so far from the boys. Can they continue in the second half? Oh, it's a red card. I didn't say anything because I didn't think that was going to be a red card, but it's a really shocking challenge there from Wilson. I mean, looking at the replay, yeah, that's a red card. Well deserved. Oh, it's a bad giveaway here from Egg FC, and the cross came in and not really cleared properly, and the shot came in and rattled the crossbar, and the follow-up is over the bar from Cavallero. It's just really poor marking, really poor defending from Egg FC, and they've let the 1-goal lead slip. It is 2-2. We're in the dying embers here, and Fulham has a shot, and imagine if that went in. Nice work there from Clark to win it back, and he played in who else but Sebastiano Esposito. Turns like a truck. Couldn't get the ball out of his feet quick enough for the shot, and here come Fulham on the counter now. Can they find something else in this game, or is there one last roll at eyes even for Egg FC? It doesn't look like, because you take into the 2 minutes over time. We're in the 92nd minute here at the Craven Cottage. Man of the back seat was open, the shot came in, and it is just wide from that man again. So the full-time whistle does go here at Craven Cottage. It is a 2-all draw between the first team and the 7th team, which are us, Egg FC. Fulham still have their undefeated streak this season, but Egg FC will be very glad to see how far they've come to be able to take a point off the very top team. And now for the final game of the episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Bolton are our opponents. We are playing back at home once again. They currently sit in 22nd position on the table, so this really on paper should be a one-sided affair, but you never know with the boys. Home sweet home, coming up with a very entertaining 6-2 victory here. Last time we did play at this stadium. The boys will be full of confidence, as will our home fans, expecting once again an abundance of goals. So the ball fizzed into the back stick. A really good chance here for Bolton, and they have scored. They've scored the opener through Crawford, and it is 1-0 to the away side. What a shock start. Shot came in from Bolton, and it is. It's a floater, but it's in the back of the net. And is it that man Crawford again? It is. 2-0 to the away side, and that man has a brace. Oh, they're through again here. Huge gaps in the defense, and it's Bakayoko for 3. They're in again here, Bolton. A real chance. The goalkeeper's out. He brought his man down. Could have easily been a penalty. Thankfully, it wasn't. And maybe a counter-attack on now. Clark runs away with it. He lost control of the ball, but thankfully it fell on the path. Linton Maynard, he's on the charge. He's so much quicker than his defenders. And can he finish? It's all about the finish. It is one back. It was so crucial. We needed to score before halftime, and we have now. It is game on. It's a bad challenge, but they'll carry on play. They'll deal with it later on. And Esposito, right on the stroke of half-time. Couldn't be 3-2, could it? It could, you know. This second half is all set to be an absolute cracker. strap yourselves in once again. It is really now game on. The halftime whistle does go here, and a very entertaining end to the first half indeed. 2 goals in the space of about 4 minutes for AFC. Have them right back where they want to be. 1 goal down, and a lot to play for with this one in front of the home fans. Bolton are in here with a real chance and put wide somehow. Good tackle for them. Bateman there, and Maynard can run away with it, and he can feed in Jasper Bell, who's got options in the middle if he wants to use him. He doesn't need to use them yet. He does now. Delap, what a save. Musa cutting it back inside. Unfortunately couldn't. He's not quick enough to get the rebound either. They've got to go now, AFC. It's now or never as Musa cuts inside, plays a little 1-2 if he can. With his man, he does, gets a return ball, Musa scores! It is the 87th minute here, and is there one more left in the tank here for Egg FC? The pressure getting to them now. Maynard, Musa, out wide. We're in the 92nd minute now. Musa, does he have anything left in the tank? He might. He has to cut it back here. It wasn't the greatest cutback. The ball's still alive in there, bouncing around. It'll be cleared eventually. It now is. And the full-time whistle has gone here. And enthralling game at the Cracked Cauldron finally comes to a conclusion. It is a fantastic result for both sides in the end, but really disappointing that Egg FC could not get the 3 points here totally. It has finished at the Cracked Cauldron here. Oh, Bolton 3. Egg FC 3. So an excellent month in terms of results does leave us at the end of the month sitting currently in 7th position. We are a little bit behind the top of the pack here, with Southampton now regaining their number 1 spot and Fulham dropping down to number 2. Still the only undefeated team left in the competition, by the way. So huge credit to them. But we really need to start finding consistent form, consistent wins, and the points and results will flow naturally, and hopefully this season will be the season we can get promoted to the Premier League. That does conclude this episode though, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys did enjoy once again this stellar month that was the career mode of Egg FC in the month of September. As always, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, rating, and smash that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on, and leave a comment down below letting me know who's been your favorite player so far this season. Until next time though, guys, I've been your boy Jamison. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace out.